feeling great.
Hey, how we doing, everybody? Farmer Jim here. I'm having technical difficulties. I wasn't able to load the one that I had set up, so I gotta figure out what's going on here. Give me a moment. Okay, it looks like I'm live, so sorry about that, everybody. What happened was I set it in my set it the night before the stream, and I went to go into it, and Streamlabs couldn't find it for some reason. So I hit go live, and it started another instance. It's not the instance that I wanted to use, so none of the information on this video is correct. But we're gonna find out what's going on today. Hope everybody had a good week. I did. I didn't have a bad week. Let's get right into it here. Now, Giants last week had a pretty active week. This week, not so much. The only thing they really updated and posted was the Fact Sheet Friday. So we're still waiting on Steel Shades Life Fades In. They're saying it's the Sky Agricultural Pack. I think there's going to be something more, but I could be wrong. That don't happen too often now. Friday, June 5th, Farming Simulator posted a video on YouTube of the May 2026 Mod Spotlight review, featuring Carpathian TLD Front, 3 Maria's Farm, Jackto, Uniport 4530, Alpego D-Max. Last week I was saying I wanted to check out that 3 Maria's Farm. I haven't done so yet. Have been looking for another farm because I get a little bit of time in the evenings to play, but not much. And I can't find that certain map that just connects. Friday, June 5th and June 12th, Farming Simulator shared 4 pieces of equipment from the Sky Agricultural Pack that's coming up, the DLC. It's to be released on June 30th. So far, we got the X50 Econo. It's a fertilizer spreader. The HR 300 3-meter Progress P50. It's a power harrow and seeder. The HR 300 4-meter, the Progress P100 is a power harrow and seeder. And Methy's HTS disc harrow. So we'll take a look at those in a moment here. Thursday, June 4th, Farming Simulator posted on their socials about the FarmCon 26 on August 1st and 2nd at the Volvo CE and Cons Germany. Around then, we're supposed to be getting rumored Volvo equipment. They didn't release which equipment or what would be included, but whoever usually hosts FarmCon is what they said in the live stream. You usually get some equipment and something out of there. Wednesday, June 3rd, Farming Simulator posted on their social medias about the Case IH Steiger 715 Quad Track to your shelf. This detailed Farming Simulator collector's model available on Amazon EU while stocks last. That's what they posted. It is on Amazon US. I did do some research. There was a big controversy in the comments over that, but you can find it here in the United States. Thursday, June 2nd, 2026, Giant Software done a press release on the Sky Agricultural and its debut. So it's also going to be a new brand that's they're going to be featuring. Whether they'll have more than the 12 machines that they're talking about we're going to have on June 30th, I don't know. There's still a whole half a year to go. We could end up getting more stuff out of it. Monday, June 1st, 2026. Farming Simulator posted on their socials about World Farmers Day. World Farmers Day is typically celebrated on May 14th. I'm not sure why they posted it on June 1st. Maybe they're just running behind. Maybe they scheduled it on May 14th or June 1st. Friday, May 29th, the Barnyard Recap, March 2026, Italy and Almazano hosted an official barnyard meetup March 22nd at Alpalego's headquarters, organized by community cultivator Matteo 7810 and Alpalego. So that looked like an interesting one to be at because it was actually fairly big. I read a little bit on the notes on it. Then barnyard meetups and recaps, the cultivators program, I really do enjoy that. I think it's going to be a huge success once it takes off worldwide. Wednesday, May 27th, we had more John Deere equipment with patch 1.19 update content update number 6. And most of us have that now. We got like 3 pieces of equipment out of it. The new John Deere, what was it, the 6R? 6M series tractor, 6238R front loader, and V452R round baler. We played a little bit with those on a video I done. It was pretty neat. It shifts better than most of the John Deeres, I think. A lot of the John Deere equipment that's smaller like that, it seems like they struggle to shift gears. Just to me, I don't know, a lot of people like them. Tuesday, May 26th was the State of Farm live stream. They was talking about everything that was coming up. They didn't answer too many questions, but they acknowledged them. And Wednesday, May 20th, Tomeo Ramos released a humorous farming simulator video, basically stating what was going to be in State of the Farm and giving hints to what's going on there. So that was pretty entertaining. It was a longer video. It was pretty funny. He did a good job. Tuesday, May 19th, 2026, Farming Simulator 26 officially launched for Nintendo Switch and mobile devices. We're now on version 1.1. They do have weekly challenges and monthly challenges now, which are pretty neat. I did look at it a little bit, but I didn't get to create any content with it because I didn't have time. But I did look at them, and I don't know that I'll be able to complete the weekly one. I'm trying though. I think my weekly one was like plow a field. I don't even own a plow on that thing yet. I've only played a little over 2 hours. And that's what's been growing on. You can watch and learn everything from Farming Simulator Giant software posts on all their socials: YouTube, Discord, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Blue Sky, X.com. Join their mailing list, or you can just subscribe to me here, Sim Farmer Jim, and we'll talk about everything Sunday morning while we're getting our morning coffee. Let's get a look at some of that Sky agricultural equipment coming out. So far, this is what we've seen. I mentioned the HR 300 3 meter, the Progress P50. That was talked about, and that was posted on their socials. We know we're getting that. That's all the details on it. This Power Harrow seeder. This is the fertilizer spreader, the X50 Econov we was talking about. They posted that on their socials, and it's in the blog too. These are all on the farmingsimulator.com blog. You can go look at that if you want. The HR 300 4 meter, it's the Progress P100. This was just announced last Friday. It's a power hero seeder as well. And also we had Methes HDS. This is a disc harrow. It says 12 meters. So that's pretty good. That's a nice piece of equipment. But that's what's been growing on. That's the Sky Agricultural Pack we're going to get on June 30th. You can either pre-order it, and I'd appreciate it if you used Sim Farmer Jim code. Farmer Jim partner code. But if you have the Season 2 pass, it's going to be incorporated in it. You're automatically going to get it. As for the game, we're still on Carpathian Countryside. We're in May now. We're going to do a cow rotation. We're going to move the 12-month-olds to the production pen. Then we're going to sell what we have and see if we can get enough money to buy 50 more cows. The farm is just starting to make money. I think in April we ended up positive by a couple $100, so we are making money. But I want to sell the apples and everything. That's another thing. The orchards needs taken care of. We got to get compost, and we got weeds in the corn. Yes, I ended up deciding to plant corn in field 29. I know we talked about it, but I went ahead and plowed and put alfalfa in field 8 as well. But that's where we're at there. But we got to get the weeds out. We got a lot of work to do in just a little bit of time here. And I got something special coming up at 10 o'clock I want to talk to you guys about. So we'll do that at 10 o'clock. Until then, we're going to jump right in here. Not that one. This one. I'm going to jump right in here. Alright, we're on May 1st. We got 12-month-old cows we got to tend to. The horses still need road. I can do that. I'll hear it a little bit later. Go ahead and take the case. It's not as beat up as that New Holland. Okay, we got to figure out which ones are 12-month-olds. I think it's this one. This is the first one we put. No, that's the younger ones. I got cows everywhere, but we're gonna basically be moving them. I think it's this pen here. We'll check. Yeah, these ones look older. Not much, a little bit. Yeah, these are the 12-month-old. And we're going to be moving them. We'll move them straight over to that production pen there. I'll take you up here and I'll show you what I got going on. Fields 8 and 29. Like I said, 8 here. We did mow it and got all that stuff cleaned up. I went ahead and plowed it. We got alfalfa planted in here right now, so we're going to see how that works out. I think it acts the same as grass, so if I drive on it when we go down to check our orchards, it should be fine. We'll go down and check our orchards here after I show you the corn and see how bad these weeds are. We got rye right here planted on the right. I think it's wheat to the left. Field 7. Field 32, we have barley. Field 29, I did both areas here. Remember, the sectioned off there. This is the corn that I replanted here. So I'm gonna try to do rotation there. once we harvest this corn, there won't be much time left. Because it'll probably be November. So I want to see if I can harvest the corn here and plant alfalfa in there, which only gives me a little window to do so. Then we can, next year, we can harvest the alfalfa and get corn planted back in there. It's going to be a tight rotation, but I want to see if it's possible. We have oats up here, and it's growing pretty good. So once it's done, then we'll be able to plant alfalfa in there and get some alfalfa hay and alfalfa silage. I don't know if it's different or not. But we'll go down here and check this orchard and see how much production we have here. Because we're going to sell the production we have and try to buy 50 more cows, the babies, calves, and we're going to replace where the 12-month-olds are right now. And the 12-month-olds are going in the production pen. I should be able to drive on this. Yeah, it looks like I can. So far. I mean, you should be able to drive on it when you mow it and stuff, so I think it'll be fine. That's how grass works anyway. But alright, we got some apples there. That's pretty good. Like I said, we need to get some more compost down here, I think. Oh, that's right, it's inside. Oh, we need liquid fertilizer too, so yeah, we got some work to do today. But we'll come and get that. I did a little bit of landscaping there. I might put the compost bin back there. I was thinking about it. We'll see how it all works out. But that's where the farm's at. The chickens seem to be doing good. Looks like we got a couple pallets of eggs there. We can sell those too. See how much manure we have, because I know we don't get much money out of the manure, but we're going to have to sell it too. What's that say? 91,000. Yeah. We should be able to get almost, what, 91,000? A little over 5,000 we'll get out of that, I think. What's it going for? Usually 60 or something like that. Now it's not even 60, so. I'm gonna leave this parked here a minute. We're gonna use the truck for the first time this year, I think. And we're gonna see if we can get all these 12-month-olds switched into the production pen, because I think once the cows reach 12 months, I think they do start producing milk. But we're gonna have to get them fed and everything too, so there's quite a bit of work to be done today. I just parked the animal trailer here for now. Alright, let's see how this works out. there should be 50 in here. And we can move 12 at a time. I think if I angle it up this way, I can just at least hit that trigger. Yep, there's the trigger. It's close enough. In this pen we're taking these cows out of, that's where we're going to buy the 50 calves, the small ones, put back in there. And the other ones, I think, any other pen that we have, I think they're 6-month-olds. So in about another 6 months, we'll be adding them to the same production pen that we're putting these ones in. We're just going to keep ramping up. Told you guys I made a profit. Let's see if I lied. Nope, I told you we made a little bit of money, so it means we're starting to get positive. This is the first, I mean, it's only $700, but that's the first positive number we got. We're gonna be reinvesting right back into the farm. We're gonna get that positive number, even though it's 700, is a good sign. That means we are able to produce here. Now this production pen that I'm moving them to, it don't have any straw or anything, so we're gonna have to see if we can, I mean, it's got a thing for straw right there. I'm wondering if I can just drop the bales off or if I actually have to shred it like we do other ones. We're going to find that out too. I do like this map though. This is one of the maps that caught my attention. We've been on this one over a month now, and I'm just now starting to make a profit. So I think it's going to be a good thing though. I think it's going to work out. I got high hopes for this map. We should have extra chickens too. Once they're a month old, we can sell them. We won't get much out of them, but that's kind of why I left the space there for them to breed. And then in November, we're going to sell all the chickens, get them out of there, because that production pen's small, and after what I seen last winter, they'll just get buried. It won't even look like I have chickens there. I just hope I make enough money this year to buy some winter equipment. Moving all that snow just to feed the cows was, over the last winter with the telehandler, was a job in itself. Narrowing it down there. I think there are a couple left in there. And we'll be on to the next phase of this mission. We're also going to see how many that'll hold. So we got 50 more coming up in November. 6 more months. The other ones will be 12 months, and they'll go in here as well. So we got to see the capacity on this. Then the babies we buy today will probably be 6 months old. So this looks like it's going to be a 6-month rotation. And we got another production pen somewhere, because we had 4 cow pens and 1 pig one. That was another thing I wanted to mention. I took you up there and showed you the corn, but I didn't really explain why. I just told you we got corn and we got weeds in it, and I got to take care of the weeds. But there's actually a purpose for the corn. That actually completes one of the production cycles for the pig food. So by the end of the year, we should be able to produce some of our own pig food. It'll have one of them running. We'll get to see how that all operates. Wrap it around this way. That's the long way, but okay, here's the other cow barn. It holds 211 down here. Wanted to go up here and see what this one holds, the ones we just put in there. Give us an idea of a plan at least. This one holds 318, so we should be able to be producing some milk shortly. Alright, let's see if I can park this back where I had it. Won't be exactly where I had it. Most of you know I can't back the trailer up anyway, so we're gonna just leave this trailer right here because we're gonna be using it again before the end of the stream if everything goes right. We got $319 to buy 50 cows. Let's see how that works out. But the production I was telling you about, and we got the apple orchard there, we know what it needs, is the pig food production. So the first production here, it needs corn, barley, canola, and potatoes. We can buy the potatoes. We have some potatoes in there because we was playing around with it at first, just getting a feel for it. But we now have corn planted, barley, and canola. Our canola's down here in field 30. Our corn is field 29. It's not much, but I think it'll be a good start. And yeah, like I said, the barley's 32, the wheat's in 7, we got alfalfa in 8. So we're doing okay. We're on farm wise. We got everything going. The only thing that has weeds in it right now is the corn. We're going to take care of that here shortly. Our next objective, I should get the telehandler. We're going to go get all of our production. Because right now I got $300 to buy 50 cows by the end of the stream. Makes me a little upset that I couldn't use the one that I had scheduled. I don't know if it was a YouTube conflict or Streamlabs or what, but when I went to log in, it told me it couldn't authenticate it or something, so I don't know. We're gonna get the forks on here. Just go ahead and get the trailer, because there was, what, 4 pallets of apples down there. Get this trailer. But this little telehandler here with the bucket on it, that's what I use to clear all these roads to get to all the cows to feed them. That's what another thing I need to do. I should do that next. Get that going. Because they're going to need... Oh, I'm going to put TMR in there. I think there's already a little bit of TMR still mixed up in that, so that'll get them going. I don't know if I'll have to empty that and shred some of the bales for the straw, or if the production pen will take the bales themselves. We got to figure that out. This is our alfalfa. We planted an 8. It should be fine to drive on. It's just a grass, from what I understand. This is the first time I've ever planted any alfalfa on any of the maps. But according to the description, it's supposed to be a little better and give you a little bit more of a yield. You can still treat it like grass. You can get silage out of it and hay and everything. So we're going to see how that all works out. So we have 4,000 liters of apples. We'll figure out the best place to sell them. Then we're gonna start loading up some of that manure and getting it out of there too. Sell it. I'm gonna put these eggs right on here too. We had a couple pallets of eggs right here. What's that? 1,905 liters. That's not too bad. I know this ain't the ideal way to carry eggs, but this is what we have to work with. Alright, let's let that sit there a minute. We got that gathered up. We're gonna check on this TMR. See if I do have some mixed up. I thought I had some mixed up from the winter time. I did compress all this down. We have 212,000 liters of calf in there. And I still haven't opened this one yet. We might have to open it here to mix some PMR up for the For the new cows, I got new cows coming in too. If we can buy 50, we're gonna see how many we can buy by the end of the stream. We'll look at that. Yeah, I got a load of TMR there. Thought I did. So we'll go ahead and feed them first, because I might... Got to figure out where to feed them, and then get them fed. Then I'll leave this empty in case I gotta shred the straw. I just use the TMR mixer to shred the straw. I don't have the straw shredder yet. I don't know that I'll get one. I usually just use the TMR mixer. It does the same thing. Alright, where do I feed these guys at? Probably inside, huh? Those are probably just decoration. Yeah, it's not saying it don't have any straw yet. I'm gonna say I don't remember doing anything with this one. There we go. Yeah, there's the trigger. Well, that's barely making a dent. That must be a huge capacity for food. It's a bigger capacity for cows too, and it's going to be the adult cows because it's got a production pen. So yeah, I guess it would have to have a larger capacity. Here's the bale and pallet storage. Gonna see how much we have in here. I'm gonna let that sit there a minute. I'm gonna check the bales first. We got 16 straw bales. I'm gonna go ahead and take 6 over there. I don't know how many they'll need, but that's how many we're getting. How about it, you think? You think I can carry all 6? Oh yeah, I can handle it. Now this is one thing I like about video games. You can... I want to make sure I don't hit that. Where you put it back in at. You know, take the top ones. But this is what I like about video games. You can just carry thousands of liters of straw. But in real life, you won't be able to do this because you won't be able to see where you're going. This would actually be a harder job than... But since it's a video game, you can actually use third person to see you're not heading in the right direction at all. I don't even know if I got them ones on the right. I might lose everything by the time we get there. If not, I'll have to bring in the TMR mixer over and shred it all for them. But usually if you have to shred it for them, it's usually... There we go. It's inside. It's going to take all 6 of them, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, it did. That's the 6-month-olds. It's not even showing that I put any straw in there. What the heck's going on here? Oh, there it is. 54,210. But it's not shown on this one. It's got food, and it's not showing the food on there either. That's something we're going to have to pay attention to. think that'll be good enough for now. I can mix them up some more TMR later if they need it. But I think we got them a good start. The production, not the production pen, but the breeding pen that we took the babies out of. Give them time to grow. Should have stuff in it still, so we can get the 50 cows and put them right back in there. But first we got to get money. Alright, let's see, we're taking eggs and apples. Not apple juice, that's another production. We'll get to that eventually too. Apples. That's the train. I'm not taking them to the train, I'd rather just take them over to the transport company. It's only $4 difference and I don't have to rent the train. So we're gonna... I'm pretty sure I know where the transport company is. I think that's where we took them last time, wasn't it? Let's see if the eggs go there too. Oh, 1900 at the preserved food factory. Farmers market's a lot closer. But we're after the money, so we still got the soybeans we can sell if we're in a pinch. But I think we wanted to hold off, what, 1 or 2 more months. July was the nominal time to sell those. We're gonna... Yeah, it's way down here. What's this? Preserved food factory. Yeah, we'll take the eggs down that way. Apples are gonna go to the transport company, so maybe we'll find a way to circle around then. I've never been down this way either, so this will give me a chance to see this part of the map. We're $300 even now. The productions and the upkeep's getting me. I think I turned my left right here. Says right there, so this is where we're selling the eggs at. Maybe they didn't disappear, so now we got to figure out where do the eggs go. Oh, it wasn't pointing at the trigger. This must be the trigger here. And just like that, we're up to 5,000. Alright, let's figure out how to get to the transport company from here. I should be able to turn right out of here and make a left at that transport company's up here, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to tag his place. See how close we are. So that's where the apples are going. Simulator YouTube. Hey, how you doing? Nice map. I'm enjoying it. This is Carpathian Countryside. I've been on this map about a month now. Over a month. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Mr. Hector did an amazing job with this map. I was saying before, one of the modded maps I enjoyed playing on Farming Simulator 19 was Rasvet, and this kind of reminds me of that because they've got unique things that I was actually looking for in it. Apple orchards being that thing, because went down like a rabbit hole. I was thinking Farming Simulator was getting ready to announce because they had cherry trees and apple trees in there, and I figured they was going to be doing something with that. From Steel Shades Light Fades In, I was thinking apples and pre-nurseries. So, kind of where my head went with that. So I started looking into it, doing research, the apple orchards and stuff, and cherry orchards for cherry trees. And I ran across Carpathian Countryside, and I got to reading it, and I said, I'll try it. So I tried it, And I said, you know what? I could probably stream this map. I'm thinking that highly of it. So I made the decision within the first hour of being on the map that, yeah, this is something I could stream. So I didn't really play it. I played it for an hour. Then I decided I'm just going to stream it, and I'm going to learn everything, and they're going to watch me struggle, and I'm going to learn the map with them. But everything I've done so far, I'm enjoying. And I love the way these 3 farms were set up. I did do a video on 3 farms, the starting locations. So that's selling all of our production. The only stuff we have to sell now is the manure. So we're going to see, I think we're going to get another, what did we figure out? 5,000 out of it. Not much of a price difference either, so I'm going to sell it at the closest one. That way I'm not running around the whole time. But it is 10 o'clock, and I said I wanted to tell you guys something here at 10. So I want to take you over to the screen I spent some time working on. It probably still needs a lot of work, but that's what you guys are going to help me figure out too. We're going to start doing giveaways here. The first one I've got planned is remember the New Holland CR11, the harvester that came if you pre-ordered Farming Simulator 25 when it first came out. It's a only 99-cent DLC. That's going to be my first giveaway. The only reason I'm making it a 99-cent one is it's going to be my test one. It's going to be my practice one. So I do want to give stuff away because you guys are coming in every week, and I appreciate that. I'll post it on the socials, but if you're sitting in your house right now watching on the big screen, you can scan that QR code that's on the screen. How this is going to work, it's just going to be like ticket. See in the middle where it says your ticket, there's going to be ticket numbers there, and I'm not going to put anybody's name on YouTube because privacy. I'm going to respect everybody's privacy. So it's just going to be ticket numbers. You're going to enter. This is going to be free to enter. You can do it right there from the QR code. It'll take you to the Sim Farmer Gym website, or you can go to simfarmergym.com, go to the events page, and register that way. So it'll be free entry. And once you verify your email, it should give you your ticket number. And the only thing it's asking you for is your name and email right now. Then we might have some other stuff later. We're going to see how all this works out. Everything here is just practice. I'm just getting into streaming on YouTube. I do have a couple mishaps every once in a while, but we usually figure them out thanks to you guys messaging me and say, hey, you should do this. And I appreciate those messages too. I do read the emails and I take it into consideration. Like one of the first ones I did was on Kinleg, and somebody messaged me and said, your stream looks good, but I can't hear you. So I worked on the mic. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I can hear myself in the headphones now. But that's what we're going to start doing here as giveaway. It's going to be 10 o'clock. Let me see if I can bring it up here. This is what it'll look like. Yeah, you can see the wheel there. And we're just going to spin it. It's going to have all the numbers on it, and it's going to say who wins, basically. I'm going to put all the numbers on this wheel. And it's going to tell you, like, we have winner number 6, and it's going to be your ticket number. That's how simple it's going to be. It's not going to be anything complicated. And it's just using Wheel of Names. Now it's going to show everything. Alright. Let's just close that out there. But that's what I've got planned for that. So if you want to register, and verify your email. All of your email, your name, it'll all be kept private. I won't post it on anything live stream or anything. If you, we're going to do the drawing next week at 10 o'clock on this show. So, however many registrations we get and whatever ticket number the Wheel of Names selects, that's who will be contacted after the stream for the code. And it's going to be from farmingsimulator.com. It won't be the Steam one, but we could probably work something out if you need the Steam one. All right, back to the game. That's just what I wanted to tell you guys. Let's see where this manure is going to go. I gotta find it first. We're gonna load that up. I was hoping I didn't have to load that up with the telehandler. That'd be a long time. We're gonna I know I already checked the prices and it's about 50. The biogas is going to give us a little more. The biogas is closer, so that's where we're going. It only goes up to 64, so it don't really matter when you sell the manure. You're going to get about the same price. This carries about 36,000 liters. We had what, 90,000 there, so we're gonna get 3 loads out of there. Now we're gonna figure out where the biogas is. I haven't been there either. Looks like it's right around the same place as we took the eggs. Be at the top of this hill and turn left. So we got to bring 3 loads down here. We'll see how much we get out of that. Hopefully we get enough to buy 50 of the baby cows. Means next winter I'm going to have 3 production pens of cows to feed, move the horses. Yeah, hopefully make enough money by next winter to get some winter equipment, because that was rough with the telehandler. Because I'm going to be basically clearing the whole farm of snow just to tend to the animals. Alright, how do we do this? Probably dump it in, isn't it? I'm gonna go over here, but I think that's just the trigger telling me where the biogas is. Yeah, it looks like I can get to it from up top. That's it. Nothing's popping up. I wonder if I... Yeah, it says start overloading, but I don't see anything on the screen. Hopefully it doesn't dump it on the ground. It shouldn't. Okay, I'm getting money for it. Looks like it's dumping it on the ground now. $2,000 out of that one. 3 loads, that'd be right around 6,000. How you get out of here? I don't think this is where I come in at. Not doing too bad. 13,300. We started with 300. We made 13,000 so far. $13,000 from eggs, apples, and poop. I think the cars move a little bit faster on this too. Might be what, one more load there after this one? I think it'll be a partial. I think that turned a little too fast. or 15,000. Like I said, anything we make here is going right back into the farm. We actually made a profit there in April, so we're gonna double down on that. We're gonna take the money we get, put it right back into the farm. It should start paying off bigger each time. But after today, we should have another product too, milk. Then in November, the other cows will be, I think there's 50 more that'll be 12 months old. And we can put them in the production pen as well. And the ones we're putting in there now, they'll be 18, so they'll begin reproducing before long. This dog walks everywhere. I did end up finding his dog box. It's over on the other side, down below that other cow barn there. I'll show you here in a minute. But he goes all over. I don't know what his range is, but he's out in the middle of the road. He's in buildings. He's been clear over where I parked the tractors. Okay, we got another 20,000 here. And that'll be cleaned up. And then we're just gonna see what we have. But as for that dog box, it's back here. It's right there. But that dog walks all over. He's out in the middle of everything usually. I thought they had to stay within a certain area. But he's way out there. He's been on the other side of it before too. He's been in with the horses. Or it's 16.5. Which is a little more comfortable than 300. We're gonna get right back down there probably, because gotta figure out how much we need for 50 of the babies. Park us right back here. Guess the next thing is get more cows. It means we'll get back in the truck, get the animal trailer hooked back up. Animal dealers over there beside the shop near the transport company, so we'll head over that way. And I'm just going to stick right with the Holsteins. That's what we're going to have on this map. So they're 200. We got $16,000. And then we need 50 of them. That's what, 10,000? I think we might have enough money. Then 12 months, these ones will be going over there too. Says it's starting to look like May and November is going to be like a rotation day. We're going to find all that out. I actually made more money than I thought I would on that manure and stuff. No, apples and everything. But we still need compost too. So I'm gonna have to buy a couple more bags of compost. Probably get another $1,000 worth of it. I think that's 4 bags. Needed more liquid fertilizer too. I don't know how much is left in our tank, but we can empty it and put it in there. And then the only other thing after that is the weeds in the corn. I could even do that off stream. You guys know what the process is on that. Kinda like to get a show set up for you. That way I'm doing something productive and we have a goal. But I want to show you something new, not just the farming. So that's why I like this map too. It gives us something to talk about and experiment with and learn. This is trip number 2 over here. I'm going to have to make 5 trips. The last trip's going to be getting 2 of them. Then we're going to be right back to where we were on that. I think the train's a bit longer too. Not much, a little bit. Go back after load number 3 of the cows. This will give us 150 cows on this farm. I think the most I ever had on the farm was on that Riverbend Springs, on Farming Simulator 25 anyway. I think I got up to almost 300. So we're going to surpass that on this map, because there's 4 different pens for the cows. Hopefully, trying to think ahead here a little bit, if not next week, hopefully the week after, we start getting some pigs onto this map, because we got a pig pen there too. But another train. I think we need 14 more. So that'll be another load and 2. Yeah, 14. Had to check, I lost count there for a minute. Three in a row. 3 trains. Must be timed perfectly, huh? The first one I don't think we caught the train, but the last 3 loads we did. We got 1 more to go. Let's see if we... Not of the whole load, but we got to come back and get 2 more, the baby cows, and let's see if we catch the train then. Alright, we'll go back after the last two then. This is working out like planned. I was hoping I'd make enough money, but I made more than enough money to buy the cows we needed. That means we can save our soybeans till June or July and then sell them then, because that's going to be the highest point. So, don't really have a use for the soybeans, so we can go ahead and sell them. Maybe next week, we'll see about getting a compost bin. Might put it down there by the orchard at the bottom of field 8. Start producing our own compost to see what that takes. Because that orchard took more than I thought it would. I needed compost, liquid fertilizer, water. Why catch a train on this lap? What do you think? Made it through. Oh, yeah. By seconds. Out of 50. So now we got chickens. Yeah, we do have the 0-month olds. Once they're 1 month, they'll be worth a little more. There's 108 of them. we're gonna go ahead and sell them ones. We're gonna do that every time we get 1 month olds. We'll make a little bit of money from them. Then we're gonna sell all of them in November because that production pen isn't the big one. We got the 12-month olds. We just put them over into the production. It's still not showing food. It's showing productivity. It's not showing the food or the straw that we put in there on this one. There's our 0-month-olds. It's showing food and straw. They could probably use a little more foods. That's what I'm going to do after stream here, is mix up some more TMR and get everything topped off. Then our 6-month-olds, it's showing the food and straw. They're going to need some food too, so. Now this one's showing straw. This one shows 54,000 and it shows the... Are they backwards? Because this is where I put the cows. Right? Yeah, I put the cows in here. And, because this is where I dropped the food off at, too. And this one. I might have to switch them. I don't know. The triggers were... Because that's where I put the straw, and it didn't say it went in there. Now this one is showing the food and the straw, but this isn't where I dropped it off at. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Wonder why it did that. I'm gonna test it. Put another... Gonna set that down there for right now. I'm just gonna get a couple bales of straw and see where it goes. Yeah, I still got to ride the horses too. But we'll go up here to our bale storage. I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 more. Check out and see where this goes. Make sure I got the right one, not the wrong one. Make sure it's not a me thing. I'll have to go back and check the VOD too, because I swear I put it in the right one. This will tell us. You know what? I went right over, didn't I? Should have went up to this one. I bet it was me. Got too many cow barns. I got confused. Now let's check that. That's where the cows are. Yeah, they got straw now. So that was a me thing. Those two almost look identical too, so that just means I'll have to put some EMR in there as well, which means I might need a conveyor to get some of this out. I mean, I got a bucket for this, so I can do that after stream here, but yeah, everything works there. Yeah, that was just me. I'm actually running out of time here, so I don't have time to do right now, but we'll see what we can have set up next week. I'll have to put some of this stuff away. Gotta feed the cows. I thought I had everything set up. Just prep the other pen a little bit. I mean, I guess I could just use that first production pen. I could switch them. I'll let you guys know what I do next week. What I decide there. How much is a conveyor? Get that stuff out of there. Nothing in the sales. Belt systems. Yeah, the one I'd probably use is this in 18,000. But we'll worry about that off stream there. I think we had a fairly productive day. My objective was to get 50 more cows. We started with $300. We sold everything that we did produce. If I set this up right, I should be producing milk, so that'll give us another product. Maybe next week we can get into the... There's a silo here. This is part of the Carpathian Countryside. It's a compost silo. I'd like to have one of these and figure out how it works. To set it right down here. Don't have enough money, but that's about right where I'd like it. See how it all works out. Maybe that'll give me enough room to work in there. I don't know. But we'll figure that out next week. I think we had a fairly productive week, other than my little mistake on the cows. I thought I was setting up the right one, but I didn't. So next week, I don't know what we'll get into. Off stream, I'm going to be riding the horses. I do that daily now. And I'm going to get the weeds out of field 29, which is our corn. And when we come back, we should be, next week, we should be ready to harvest something too. We'll see what I have in store. We're going to be holding a drawing for that CR11 New Holland harvester, the gold one. It's going to be the giveaway next week. You can register for that on simfarmerjim.com. Go to the events page, just click the button. Had a little trouble starting up the stream with scheduling the YouTube video. When I went to the Streamlabs, it wouldn't use that one, so I don't know what the deal was there. It wasn't able to use it, but it would, if I hit the go live button, it wanted to make its own, so that's what I did. So I got to look into that. But I want to thank everybody for coming here and hanging out with me today, and we'll do it again next weekend. Have a great day.
Thanks for coming, thanks for staying. Good times growing, crops are laying. Hit that like and subscribe today. Catch us next time, same old way. Don't miss out, hit that bell. Farmer Jim's where stories swell. Weekend mornings, don't be late. We'll see you then, same time, great.